Right, so where do we begin?
No, it's been a very emotional kind of journey. It's been happy, sad, that kind of thing. So we're both very tired at the minute, So it's been really has just been one of those, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think these last few months have been hectic. It's been a big emotional roller coaster, really, from the start of the pregnancy up until the later stages. It was a breeze. Everything was going really well, and then get to about 30 odd weeks, and then my blood pressure starts going up. So every time your blood pressure goes up, they send you to hospital. So we get sent to hospital, monitored, and then there's back and forth to and from the hospital over the blood pressure, and didn't get medicated because it was very up and down, erratic.
Yeah, it was.
So we had all that, and then I get to my last growth scan at 39 weeks, and the baby has literally shot up off the growth chart to the point where it's gone from the 50th centile right above the 100th centile.
Yeah.
So there was that, and I was carrying a lot of water, and baby had his arm up on his head like this, which apparently is dangerous.
Very big worry, and we were both incredibly worried, weren't we?
We really were. So then we got sent to the hospital over that. Then I got prepared for a C-section. So I was going to have a C-section because they couldn't deliver the baby with his hand above his head. But when they re-scanned me on that day, baby had moved his hand, so his hand wasn't presenting at his head.
Yeah.
So I got re-scanned, and then they found that the baby was okay, but obviously I was still carrying so much water, so head was bobbing in and out, which can be dangerous because apparently you can have a cord prolapse or something. So then I was told that I would need to be induced instead. So I'd been nil by mouth for ages, so I was absolutely starving at this point. So they said induction, but it'll be controlled breaking of the waters. So basically a midwife pushing on my stomach while a doctor guides down and make sure the baby's head's coming down nicely and there's no cord or anything like that. So it wasn't nice, it was unpleasant, it was uncomfortable. I felt like I was being butchered, but yeah, it was being a bit dramatic there. No, I am being dramatic. It wasn't pleasant anyway. So, and then above all that, sadly Matt couldn't make it to the birth.
Yeah, unfortunately we were let down by a few people there, It was really sad, and you know what, that was the emotional part of it all. So yeah, unfortunately these things do happen, sometimes it can be controlled, sometimes it can't. It's that kind of thing really, isn't it? But yeah. I do feel disappointed.
It's been, to be honest with you, it's affected me massively. Because you can never get that time back.
You really can't.
So I had to then face giving birth in a high risk situation, where I've had a previous history of a hemorrhage, so I was told that could likely happen again.
Yeah.
So we had all that, and obviously I didn't have Matt there to hold my hand. No, I didn't have anybody.
It was horrible. It really, really was, and not being able to be there with Beck as well, not knowing what was going on. I mean, fortunately in the end, one of the midwives allowed me to video call Beck so I could be of some support, but it's not the same as being there, and I feel we're never going to get that back, unfortunately.
No, and that's it. We're not planning on having any more children.
No, we're not.
So we feel like that last experience for us was a little bit ruined.
Yeah,
I mean, I know that we've got Elijah, and everything turned out okay in the end.
It did.
And we're thankful for that, but it's still, it really does hurt.
It really does.
I think it's going to take a bit of time for me to kind of like move on from it and to kind of like heal from it all, because if I don't know if anyone's ever given birth on their own, but it really is not nice, especially when you're just left in a room. I mean, I had lovely midwives, but it was very lonely, and obviously I was in a lot of pain. I was scared, And then, but yeah, thankfully Elijah was born. Everything went smoothly apart from when he was born. Managed to push him out nicely. He was £9.14, so he was a good size. But when he was born, he wasn't responding, so it was quite scary because he took him off me. Thankfully, he was okay. He didn't need to go anywhere. They brought in some doctors who resuscitated him, and he was fine after that. And then I managed to get him back, but going through even that on my own was quite scary. And then Matt didn't know what was going on because he was just placed on video call.
That's it.
So yeah, it was really tricky. It was
tricky, upsetting, you know.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, I suppose it was like all the other trips to the hospital, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we'll talk about that now. So basically, after I had the baby, everything was going well, and then all of a sudden we get to the first weigh-in and Elijah's lost 11 point something % of his birth weight.
Yeah, it was quite scary really, because he was very difficult with feeding to begin with, really. Well, he wasn't when you're in a hospital, you know, is latching on and things like that.
So it basically wasn't, I don't think my supply has been coming through, and I'm still having trouble with it now. I think it's from the stress of giving birth on my own, and a few things, like I have PCOS as well. That could be a factor, and also high blood pressure can also be a factor. So all these things come into play which could be affecting my milk supply. So little Elijah, to cut a long story short, was getting urates in his nappy all the time, which means he was becoming a little bit dehydrated. He wasn't opening his bowels, so we've been back and forth to the hospital with him. He ended up having a suppository in the end,
which has helped him really, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's done him good.
It's definitely helped him. So we've had all that going on. So it's been really hectic. I mean, Elijah's doing fine now, but my milk supply isn't the best, but we're just topping him up with formula feeds as well, aren't we, as well as my breast milk.
On a positive, it does get me used to taking a bottle as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if you need to express,
it's quite good that he's taking bottle and breast, because some babies can get confused when they're having to take the two. So he's doing really well in that sense, and we're pleased to report that he's now nearly back at his birth weight. So he's just got so he's really doing well now. He's close back to his birth weight. He's only 1% off from his birth weight now. He's not opening his bowels as much as we would like, but he's managing to go himself, but it's usually every 3 to 4 days, so we've got to keep an eye on that, really. So hopefully he doesn't need any more medicine to help him go or anything.
That's it.
So that's where we're at with Elijah. So everything was going, we thought we were getting back on track, but then over the weekend I started to feel really unwell. I've been suffering from headaches since I've had Elijah, so I've had really bad headaches, and then obviously at the weekend it built up so bad that I couldn't even get out of bed. I didn't feel well. My vision started to blur. It was like really loads of pressure in the front of my head. I just didn't feel well at all.
So yeah, the midwife had turned to me and thought Becca had meningitis, which was really, really quite scary, because 2 of the symptoms she was showing was headache, stiffness of the neck, which is 2 of the first symptoms. So we had first responder paramedics in our house, and then we had second respondents, and then from there Beck went to hospital.
Yeah, so I ended up in A&E, had CT scan, so that showed that there's no clots in my brain or anything, or in my head. Sorry about that, guys. Matt's just gone and sorted little one out. So yeah, basically had CT scan, all these tests done, blood tests, things like that, and it turned out that I had no clots, which was great. CT scan came back normal. They think that it could be blood pressure related, or it could possibly preeclampsia that's fluctuating. So to cut another long story short, I'm basically just being monitored for my blood pressure. I was sent to hospital again by the midwife the other day, I think it was just yesterday, was it the day before? I got sent to the hospital again, and they medicated me, put me on blood pressure tablets as well, so give me medication there to bring the blood pressure down because it was getting high again, and now I'm on blood pressure tablets. So we're just monitoring things and seeing how it goes for now. So so that's pretty much what's been going on at the minute. So me and Matt have been really busy. We feel like we've not had time to really settle into being a family of 5 now, and you know, having 2 babies as well close together in age isn't easy. I had a lot of people telling me it's hard work and it'll get easier, but so yeah, it's just adjusting to it. Obviously we don't have any family near us, so we have no support. It's just me and Matt, so we're literally doing everything together. So yeah, we're just trying to navigate through the new crazy really. So but we're really happy. Got another little lovely boy, haven't we, darling?
We have indeed. So there we go, we've got two boys and 1 girl with us. You know, we're very, very happy. You know, it's a little bit difficult at times, as Bex just said, because you know where we are at the minute, we don't have that support, unfortunately. You know, I mean, we've got neighbours who are very, very nice and you know do offer, but otherwise we don't have any kind of support with us, do we, darling?
No, it's just me and Matt team.
Yeah, it really is.
Beck and Matt team.
But you know what, we're managing, and do you know what? A lot of people have said to us, oh, be hard work, you won't cope very well and things like that, but do you know what, we're doing just fine.
Do you know what, Matt, considering everything we've gone through as well with the hospital, the constant trips to hospital, we are doing pretty damn good.
We are, absolutely.
So yeah, so this is just our little update. I'll get Matt to get little Elijah out. You can have a little sneak peek. And I'll show you little Leo as well, because he's walking now.
He is, yeah. So everybody's growing a lot.
Sophia's a little mother hen as well, isn't she?
She is.
She proper loves the boys.
She does indeed.
So yeah, so that's our update pretty much, guys. We've got videos up until October, hoping to get out in the next few weeks or so when we're more settled. And
hopefully the next time you see us, we'll be moved by then to elsewhere, so keep an eye out on your you know, notifications and things like that. You know, might give you a tour, but we'll just see.
Yeah, hopefully that'll happen soon. It was supposed to be happening sooner, but that's another story for another day.
It is indeed. Here we are. This is a little boy. This is Elijah David Fox.
Oh, look at him there, he's peeking.
He is. He's got his eyes wide open. He's thinking, what on earth's going on here? What madness have I come into?
And do you know what? He's so good as well. He's brilliant.
Sleeps better than Leo.
Yeah, he does actually sleep better than our 15-month-old baby.
Yeah.
So Leo is up a few times a night, and he's probably only up once, maybe twice at the most. So we're quite lucky up to now.
We really are.
So yeah, so there you have it, guys. There's our little Elijah. He's doing really well now.
Yeah. Okay, we're back in Dolgashay once again. We're going to try one of the best bakeries in one of you. So they've got one apparently in Barmouth, haven't they?
Yeah, this is a sister bakery to it, and it's.
We don't know whether I don't know whether we've read it wrong or what, but it says it's the best bakery in the world or something like that. But we could have read it wrong. If we've got it right, then put a ding sound here, Beck.
Okay, I will do, darling.
And a tick.
So we're just having a walk round, seeing if we can find it. I'm pushing the pram, so multitasking. But yeah, I'll go and see if we can.
If you want me to.
You've got Leo though, darling, so it's only fair.
Oh, all right then.
Sophia got strawberry Victoria, sponge cake. And then I got strawberry cheesecake. So Matt's got custard slice. Look at the size of that.
Oh no, watch me eat all of this.
So Matt's going to try it. And he's going to give our verdict on it.
We're coming back here.
Right, Matt, what are your thoughts on that one?
That's amazing. Incredible.
I have to say, my cheesecake is going down a treat. It really is lovely. I'm sharing mine with Leo. Leo's loving it. He's got one shoe on, one off. Sophia, what do you think of yours?
Good.
Good? Oh, look at that gem in the middle. Do it again. Oh, look at that. Looks delicious.
Guys, so the bakery that we went to is Potty Dref, and I must say it's a 10 out of 10 from us.
Definitely. A thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. So if you're in the area,
Yeah, come and check it out. Honestly, it's amazing.
and they have another one in Barmouth as well.
Yeah, so check that one out as well.
So yeah, we're definitely coming again as a treat, aren't we, darling?
Definitely.